Hi everybody, in this video I will show you the way to identify which one is relevant cost and which one is an irrelevant cost. This is a past year exam question. Okay, let's see this question first. Okay, Sentosa Hospital is a full service hospital that provides full services from major surgery and emergency room care to outpatient clinics. The hospital's radiology department is considering replacing an old X-ray machine with no resale value with a digital X-ray machine. Okay, this digital X-ray machine is a new machine. The new machine will provide better quality, lower cost and shorter time. Currently, the department is employing a supervisor to take care of the old machine, and the service of the supervisor is needed for the new machine too. And then this question asks you, for each of the item below, indicate whether it should be considered a relevant or not relevant cost. Information in the decision to replace the old X-ray machine with the new one. Okay, to answer this question, firstly, you have to know the definition of relevant cost. The simple definition for relevant cost is a cost that will change when one option is taken and other options are rejected. Let's say you have to make a decision, and to make that decision you have two options. A relevant cost is a cost that will change when you take one option and rejected another option. And then the irrelevant cost or not relevant cost is a cost that will not change whether you choose option 1 or option 2. Okay, let's see. Now, item number 1 is cost of the old machine. So now this situation here is the business or the Sentosa Hospital want to decide whether to use old machine or to purchase or buy a new machine. So there are two options here. So the question asks you to identify which cost is relevant cost and which cost is not relevant cost. So to answer this question, a relevant cost is a cost that will change when this hospital choose one machine and rejected another. That is a relevant cost. But a cost that is not relevant or irrelevant cost is a cost that will still exist whether the business choose option 1 or option 2. Okay, now cost of the old machine. What do you think? Is it a relevant cost or irrelevant cost? Okay, the answer is cost of the old machine is not relevant. Not relevant. Why it is not a relevant cost? Because no matter whether the hospital use old machine or new machine, the cost of the old machine has been paid. and will not change. Let's say 3 years ago, the hospital has purchased this old machine for $10,000. Today, whether the business want to continue use the old machine or purchase a new machine, this cost will not change. The business or the hospital has paid $10,000 several years ago. Okay, so the answer is not relevant. Okay, now, and then the second item is cost of the new machine. What do you think? Is it a relevant cost or not? The answer is this cost is a relevant cost. Why it is a relevant cost? Because if the business continue to use the old machine, the business does not have to pay this cost. But if the business purchase a new machine, then the business has to pay this cost. That's why it is a relevant cost, because it will change when the business choose one option and rejected another option. Okay. And then, okay, number 3. Rental of the space to put the new machine. Is it a relevant cost or not relevant cost? I think the answer is not relevant. I think the answer is not relevant because the new machine, if the business purchase the new machine, the business will replace the old machine with the new machine. So it is like the hospital will take the new machine and put the new machine in the place where they put the old machine. So there is no increase in rental. When there is no increase in rental, so it means that rental when the hospital use old machine, and rental when the hospital use the new machine, the rental is same. There is no changes in the rental expense. So if there is no changes in the rental expense, then the cost is not a relevant cost. Okay, salary of the supervisor. What do you think? So the question says, currently the department is employing a supervisor to take care of the old machine, and the service of the supervisor is needed for the new machine too. So this cost is not a relevant cost. Not relevant. Because why it is not relevant? Because when the hospital use the old machine, the hospital pay the supervisor salary. And also, if the hospital purchase a new machine, the hospital still pay the salary for the same supervisor. So there is no difference or changing whether the business choose option A, option 1 or option 2. So it is not a relevant cost. Rental. Okay, item number 5 is rental of the radiology department. What do you think? I think it is not relevant. Because no matter whether the business use old machine or the business use or purchase the new machine, the business or hospital still pay the same rental for the radiology department. Okay. Item number 6. I think this one is a relevant cost. Cost to fix the new machine. I think it means that cost to put the new machine in the place. So it is a relevant cost, because if the hospital purchase the new machine, the hospital has to pay this cost. But if the hospital use the old machine, the hospital does not need to pay this cost. So it is a relevant cost. And then item number 7, salary of the security guard. So this is not relevant. Not relevant. I think it is not relevant. It is not relevant because no matter whether the business use old machine or the business use new machine, the business or hospital still has to pay salary to the security guard. There is no changing. Okay, item number 8, cost to recycle the old machine. This one, I think, is a relevant cost. Why it is a relevant cost? Because if the hospital continue to use the old machine, the hospital does not need to pay this cost. But if the hospital purchase a new machine, then the hospital has to pay the cost to recycle the old machine. So the cost will change when the option is changing. That kind of cost is called relevant cost. So you have to know how to identify which cost is relevant and which cost is not relevant. Because this is very important, because when you want to make a business decision, you have to consider relevant cost only. Irrelevant costs should not be included in the decision making process. So make sure you know the definition of relevant costs and you know how to identify relevant costs. Thank you very much. Feel free to subscribe to this channel so that you can see future videos.